I wanted to throw the question to Onyi directly concerning what Kingsley said earlier on, because um Onyi, I know, is very confident that ESN, they are this, they are that, but he should know one thing, that in every gathering there's always a Judah, there's always a bad egg. I'm a member of Edo State Security Service Network. So the thing is that when that movement started, it was when the Obaseki gave a circular that that is the current governor gave a circular then that this Boko Haram, this kidnapping stuff is getting out of hand. I'm a victim of the kidnapping and all that. That we should protect our bushes. So he formed this because the police are not doing good job when it comes to protecting lives and property. So if open this Edo State Security Service Network, just like ESN, then you can get a gun, you can buy a gun and all that. So when they started recruiting people from different geographical location, they started recruiting different courts. So my question is that you see them start using the privilege of Edo State Security Service Network to start killing, kidnapping, robbing, and doing all those stuff, causing me. So I want to ask Onyi, are you saying that ESN does not have people that are into this dirty job, that are into killing, robbing, kidnapping, and all those stuff? Because as long as those army traced or track, yes, for sure. Only I'm coming. Yes, for sure. I know that three things are involved. Just because the army track, the phone is into the bush doesn't mean they should just tag ESN, because kidnappers lives in the bush, Fulani ESN lives in the bush, ESN lives in the bush. So which of these three actually commit this havoc? I don't know. So I want to ask Onyi now. Onyi, are you saying that since you have a clue about this group, this network, are you saying that they don't have bad egg among them that are running, these dirty things that Kingsley is talking about, killing, robbing, doing all those stuff, taking revenge? They don't have these people in the group. That's my.
No, at all. They can't do. ESN don't even have chance to come to the main road now. That's what I'm telling you. ESN has the only problem ESN has is with Fulani headsmen. Whoever else, just like you said, you have kidnappers there. You have Fulani headsmen in the bushes too as well. These people are not ESN. It's not like the military does not know where ESN is, but they cannot go there. That's what I'm telling you. Military cannot go to where ESN. These people are over 50,000 men. How would you go there? But see, they are fighting Fulani headsmen all over the said Biafra land. That one is their problem. Whatever happens to you along the road is not their problem. So a lot of bad people. We have bad people in our midst, like the normal citizens who are. We ESN do catch one of them in the process and kill them. Which I used to send videos. You understand? ESN will be like, you use our name till they do bad things, Abi. They will kill the people. It's steady on my phone. I used to have them until I deleted it when I was traveling to the east. I used to have them as many as possible. You understand? I used to have them. ESN can come and start robbing you or killing people. They cannot. How? Tell me how. Only you just said you have bad people. There are bad people everywhere now. The Edo State security network. I used to be one of them, but I discovered that confront people they die inside the Edo State security network. I used to be one. I joined it because of one or two things. Not like I go about securing people. I just joined it to just have some kind of immunity. I joined it. You understand? A lot of us joined it in our area. We don't go anywhere. We just have ID cards. You get? But I'm telling you that these people, whoever that is doing this thing in the southeast, is either they were paid or just bad people around that area. They are using those advantage. They catch them before they kill them. They catch them and ask them questions. Now, why are you impersonating us? They will say they wanted to join ESN. Somebody deceived them. This one, that one, that one. We they see everything. Leave them. Everything about the southeast
Okay.
is being bastardized. And if you watch, these things happens in two APC states. So this thing happens especially in Imo State. What's it called? Ebonyi State. Recently, Enugu. These were peaceful places now. Very peaceful places. A lot of things started happening there. People dying every day. Just go there and say, just forget about this phone call or whatever. Just go to anywhere in Imo State and stand and say, ESN did this and did that. Anything where you see there, take them. For real. Just go there and say unknown government say and did that. Anything we see there, take them. They are, I just said something. They are the real or no government, but they are no more out because IPOB will have to beg them because they are tarnishing IPOB's image by killing security operatives. IPOB didn't want that. IPOB just wanted to get this thing by legally by go to international, go everywhere. Even like Mohammed will tell you that IPOB is trying to tarnish their image internationally. So they are trying to do these things that they are doing now to tarnish the IPOB image so that they can be able to have evidence to tender to United Nations or European Union. Look at what IPOB is doing. So IPOB don't want anything like that at all. Now they kind of keep telling them, make sure the town is peaceful. What we are even agitating for is IPOB should have a task force inside the towns, but the Nigerian army won't let that be. You get it? The Nigerian army won't let that be. So that there will be order, so that there will be order in our place. All those things you see, they are all propaganda. It is only when the soldier is killed or when one or two things happen, they will say IP. But whenever things that happen, they go to primary school, they say it's a camp. Do you know what a ESN camp is? Bro, you imagine the Biafra war after the camp in the Biafra. That's how ESN camp is. The military shouldn't act like they don't know. They know, they have the intelligence. They know, but they cannot go there.
Okay,
They kill innocent people.
sorry to cut you short. If you say the ESN, because I just get to know the full meaning of the ESN, which you define as Eastern Security Network. So if you say the Eastern
Network,
Security, yeah,
network.
if you say the Eastern Security Network, they are there to protect mainly the Fulani men from invading your the community and all that. Because I will not lie to you, the way I tag northern part like a no-fly zone, that's how I've tagged the eastern part now, like a no fly zone. I don't go there through road or flight. I don't bother myself. So what I'm saying is that there is no single, from what I've experienced, and from there was a time 2016 I did a state tour. I started from Onitsha to Enugu, Enugu to whatever. I toured everywhere, Imo and everything. Now ended at Ugeb, Calabar. I was so free, but I don't have that privilege to go through those roads today, irrespective of the so-called security service network to protect lives and property and the indigenous and people on the roads. And at the end of the day, look at what happened to Kingsley's
Let
friend,
me tell
late
you.
friend.
Let me tell you. Let me tell you. I'm sorry for your friend. It has happened to a lot of my friends. Even the soldier wants to. From the east to the north, I have soldiers. I have friends who have fallen.
Sorry to cut you short,
The thing is,
Onyi. Sorry, Onyi. Just remember, my father is a military man. I have my father's photo as a colonel on my phone because, according to Kingsley, that guy actually did snap with the AIG or the DPO. I don't know for immunity.
The
You know, we use
commissioner,
all these things to
commissioner
bypass
of police.
police.
It's not with the
Yes,
commissioner of police. Chief,
yes,
chief,
yeah.
sorry. Let me tell Mr. Onyi something. See, there is just nothing you want to tell me, Mr. Onyi. Eh? We've gone. Let me tell you, since we're one family, there are some things I just don't want to say, but I will just say it here now. Do you understand? You are an IPOB personnel. To see, according to what Chief was saying, you guys created that ESN of a team with a good intention. Later on, they were bad eggs. Now I'm telling you categorically that in that ESN, there are so many cultists and frat members in ESN, and they have
let me
different camps, different camps where, let's say, you come to these camps, now this confra nine dominates. What happened was
no,
two things that the kid Spartan.
Baba,
Spartan was a member of the
Baba,
Government of
Baba,
Africa. He was taken to
Baba,
Onyi,
wait,
hold on, Onyi. Allow him
only
to
hold
finish
on.
first, Onyi.
excuse me,
Hold
bros.
on.
Excuse me, bros. Excuse me, bros.
Sef,
You said something.
let me
I was
finish.
sort of on here to explain myself. You are telling me that you are putting it to me, and I told you how it
You've been
is.
talking things and I've not said
ESN is
anything.
very
So wait, let me talk.
listen,
You're
listen.
making a whole thing look so. You just hold on, please hold on. Spartan was taken to a camp where the Vikings dominate. That was why they didn't give him that chance to explain himself. I'm talking right now. There's as I want, as in tears for one come off my eyes. It's very very painful. What happened to Spartan? A promising young boy who's just trying to make a living, all because of a more guy. They were lucky. See, I won't lie to you. This envy, they were just lucky that nobody came out, and we can't even find ESN. If not, bros, waiting for really happen. No issue. ESN on our try.
Okay, what I want to still ask Onyi now, like me, that my father is a colonel, a military personnel now, though he has retired 2017. What I'm saying is that what is the safety if somebody can snap with a police according to Kingsley's own narrative? What about me that have my own father's picture? Because I use it to still boycott all these police if I'm driving. I will not lie, you guys. Like, what are you? I'm this. Blah 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 blah. Look at my father's photo. I'm standing with my dad and all that, and I still have his screensaver on my own phone too. Because even my younger brother has a barrack card. We are not in the barrack. We have left barrack 2003. He has a barrack card. He has, like Kingsley said, he has some police, top police, AIG and all that. We use all these things to boycott police now to allow make your case look easier. And they have their numbers to still call. So like me now, I don't have all those police stuff on my phone, but I have military stuff on my phone. What is my safety? What's my guarantee that when I pass through the eastern road now and they stop me and search me, for instance, they saw my phone and saw this thing, what's the probability that they're not going to kill me at the end of the day only?
The question we have to ask is that the people that are killing anyone who is a military or police, Owen have said that they are not the real UGM and they are not ESN. So he has said that, and and the question that I want to ask Owen, because you're from the southeast, who are the people that are killing the military? And do you want to just say anything about it? Who are the people that are killing the military or anyone who is related to the military? Because they call themselves the unknown gunmen.
Any small thing, anything about Saudi, everybody is jumping up and down. Is there no Amoteku? Is there no whatever? So somebody killed. My auntie died. A lot of people, my friends died. Want to envy this thing back in the days. So what happened to them? So ESN killed them. Was it ESN that killed them? Okay. Apart from that, the military you've been calling, what have they done with all the killings in the area? Look at what happened. He said categorically it was the military that were Did anybody said anything? Instead, when the man said it, they transferred him to Abuja. What happened? Because somebody killed your friend. May God rest his soul. It is not ESN because he had ESN and militia. What about Amoteku? Are they not militia people? What happened? You should leave these things, all these biased things you are saying anything about ESN, and this one thing ESN. What do you think ESN do now? What did the Southeast even do now? Say, I mean, I don't vex. Everybody forget this level. Anything that anybody wants to think about ESN, let them think. Anything wants to think about IPOB, then think
Your
about.
vex, your vex no reach any vex on you. No, they can't shout me, person can't fear whatever. What?
But Owen, I want to ask a question. The ASN, a lot of people from Southeast told me that they are also members of IPOB, and they said they are also pilot ASN. Are there two types of ASN?
Bros, there are no two types of ESN. What you have is ESN, and the remaining are the others are infiltrators, just to cause havoc. I don't think you understand what is even going on. What is going on is more than. That's why I don't blame this guy, this Kingsley guy. Saying this thing that he's saying. A lot of things are going on in the south. Is a lot. South is a very lovable place. My father died. I just buried my father in January. I traveled. I went. The south is where they say you don't scatter everything. They were hold up. This hold up there everywhere. Villages were happening, bubbling, masquerades everywhere. The same southeast where they talk say this one happened. That's why I'm telling you that. Even as I was going to the southeast, I got to a point. I will stop from the bus. Then I'll raise my hands up. Now soldiers did there. You will pass. Then again when you go reach, now still men they there. People they dash them money, they happy, they drink beer, I don't want everything. Say they go to speak people say, no come mine over here, no come mine over here. Say you better say they die for the papa land. Something like that. People say they dash them money, they hate them, they pass. Now soldiers can't go to that side. Then that can go to where soldiers are. These are things you don't know. Those boys, they call them Umuoma boys. These are the original unknown gunmen. That's what I'm trying to let these guys know. They are fake unknown gunmen which are being perpetrated by the government to cause unrest. You have demons as leaders. They can do anything. They have money to throw around. Call some one or two people, contract boys, give them money, maybe just cause problem here. Make sure say yes, I know the ring, scatter their name. They will do it. There are people like that. And ESN they catch one or two of them once. Don't worry, I will send you videos. You will see them where they kill them, where ESN they kill them. Those bad eggs, those bad people. Yes, I can do such to you. People that you are trying to protect and you'll be killing them. It makes no sense. We are agitating for Biafra, now we'll be killing our people. It makes no sense. Somebody has put some kind of things there to make sure it doesn't happen. Then are causing unrest everywhere. Why is it happening in only Imo State and Ebonyi State? On his third, everything must, one thing must happen. They went to a international marriage and killed 14 boys. One thing must. So you think those same boys that they killed, their brothers caught one. I was telling Envy the that day. This boy, like Bubago boy, where did they kill? So police just catch him, kill him, burn him. Now police just catch him. But it was separated everywhere. They spread it everywhere in the internet that ESN killed and the Bubago man. What's up now? What's up? Now police just catch him, kill him. Your brother or your friend was unfortunate. I'm so sorry for him for your loss. I have different losses too. You understand? I'm so sorry for your loss. Things just happen. That's why I'm so angry now because you are reminding me a lot of things and you're telling me, you're putting it to me that the military did this and did that. Why is that the military couldn't track the Fulani headsmen? Why? Where? Instead, if ESN is fighting the Fulani headsmen, the soldiers will come there and support the Fulani headsmen. Then there will be shootout between ESN and soldiers. Why? After the Fulani headsmen have killed a lot of people. Why? Why is it happening? Tell me. Can you answer this carefully? Can you answer this, please? With all the soldiers that you imported from anywhere or whatever to go and get the person that killed you. Why those soldiers still cannot fetch the Fulani herdsmen killing people? Why? Tell me why. Instead, they will come and start fighting the Eastern Security Network. Why? Just tell me why now.
You want me to answer you? Okay. Now, see, well, we are not living in a lawless country. Although the country is fucked up, but we do things the way we're supposed to do things. You're saying Fulani headsmen. Most of the times, people think this all the whole problems that happens are Fulani headsmen that always cause the problem. See, I've been in the north. I've seen Fulani headsmen plenty, and most of times of all these issues that they happen, do you know what causes Fulani headsmen with all these people that beef? They carry their cattle and their cows, whatever. They enter people premises before they come into your community. They will go to meet your chief, the chief in your community. uh, have an agreement with your chief, your community, based on specific amount of money. You guys will cut a piece of land and give them to rear their cattle. Do you understand? Most of the time, sometimes your villagers in the village that are so lazy that cannot go out and walk, whatever, will go and be killing those people's cows, stealing their cows. Sometimes when they can't take laws into their hand to attack, that's when all these issues they happen. That is the gospel truth. It happens. Then sometimes it's when these cattle, sometimes when these Fulani people they carry cattle, they walk around. Some of them they enter into some of these farmers their lands, eat their crops. It causes problem. Now, if there's an issue, eh? Yes, there's me, I get cow, you get farm. We have an issues like this. You don't take clothes into your hand and start fighting. Then when the soldier comes, you say so that they go and attack Fulani or go and attack. Soldier come, they are trying to settle matter. You they raise voice up. Why you want me then take listen to you? Then these are things you go to the station and report. These Fulanis are in the bush. They will go and they will track them. I know the country is fucked up, whatever. I don't know how I take defend this one actually. But don't be saying Fulani, this one, that one, whatever, whatever. We're talking
Let
about
me tell you,
your what?
let me tell you. This thing that you're saying is not true because those Fulani people have their whatever representatives in all communities, and
Uh-huh.
Fulani representatives, these are representatives will say these people are not their people. That these people are not even speaking Fufude, that are speaking Bambara. Did you get me? So these people are just proper invaders. Did you get me? These people are armed with
Invader,
AK-47.
yes.
You're telling me they are just Fulani headsmen? People are armed with AK-47 with
Listen,
chain guns. Then
what
you tell me they are
what
ordinary Fulani
headsmen
headsmen?
Onye,
You
what
as a
headsmen
villager,
are
do you
doing?
have
Wait, see,
AK-47?
I will lecture you about the headsmen and Fulani. I am in Benue
No,
State.
I will lecture you
Even
about
I
headsmen and Fulani
I
in my area, brother. You can lecture me the one
no
in yours. I will lecture you the one
no.
in mine.
What is the difference between DOS and autopilot? Because autopilot also call themselves ASN. And let's say if autopilots do something and they catch them, they will tell people that they are ASN. So I know I spoke with you one on one. You told me that is not the case. So can you tell us the difference between autopilot and ASN? Because even the military don't know the difference.
Let me tell you, unless it is the military, unless it's the military that don't know what's actually going on. Autopilot is just one person. Autopilot is one person. I'll call his name. His name is Simon Ekpa. That Simon Ekpa one is not an IPOB member. Has never been. He was cajoled to join IPOB, but he refused. What he calls himself is Nnamdi Kanu disciple. Nnamdi Kanu used to like him, But once one upon a time, they cannot said, Simon Ekpa, do not let the devil use you. It's everywhere on the internet. You browse it on Facebook, you see the voice notes or whatever the preaching. Now Kanu was preaching at some time. You understand? We know Simon Ekpa. He was desperate. Very, 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 very desperate. We know. Now Kanu said he has a structure, and that structure must be adhered to. Everybody must respect that structure. He himself, when Kanu got into prison, this is not the first time Kanu is going into prison. When Kanu went into prison the last time and came out, okay, in fact, no, when Kanu went into prison this second time, he himself particularly said nobody should listen to Nnamdi Kanu, that he's in the dungeon, that he is now the IPOB leader. Imagine Nnamdi Kanu has a structure, that has a director, that has a directorate of states, over 1,000 members. Then you will just come from nowhere and be saying a lot of shit. That was when we started understanding that somebody, someone Ekpa, originated that autopilot, which doesn't make any sense. He will just go and recruit those people that are doing ESN, that are saying they're ESN autopilot. Those people are Ibubago people. What's his name? They will just give them boys. Those are pump passions. ESN, no, they use pump passion. They just give them pump passion. They just carry cutlass, carry pump passion, enter inside bus, they walk up and down or inside haylocks, killing children, as in women in their houses. Do you think ESN will do that kind of thing? We were ESN that be savaging people in their villages, thick villages, Kogi, those villages in those Igbo villages in Benue and the rest of them, Enugu, inside thick forest. These people are moving around the areas looking for who they, so that they will say IPOB is killing their people, and that is what everybody is believing right now. But for real,
Wait,
there is
wait,
God. You
okay, wait,
understand?
okay,
The
wait.
ESN
Okay, wait. So who are the people declaring the sit at home and killing people? Who are the people?
the end of the sit at home is the autopilot. What's it called? The IPOB had stopped the sit at home since last year during the time of Soludo, when Soludo wanted to contest for election. Was it not last year? Maybe last year. When Soludo wanted to contest for election, there were meetings upon meetings, from church to political elites, from political religious leaders. Everybody were meeting. The IPOB said, "Okay, fine. Anambra people, go and vote. From now henceforth, we are not going to stop anybody from voting. But you are all going to see what Nigeria is. The people that you voted for will all misbehave, or the people that you voted for will not come to power." So they took away their hand. The only time again that supposed to sit at home was supposed to be when Nnamdi Kanu is going to court. Everyone that sit at home doesn't. There's nothing like sit at home anywhere. If Nnamdi Kanu is going to court, everybody stay at home, because there's supposed to be a kind of protest. Instead of you protesting, and soldiers or police will come and kill you, it's that you stay in your houses. It's as simple as that. Now the government is now seeing it as, okay, these people are trying to play smart and something. Somebody will come and start enforcing sit at home. When it's, imagine enforcing at home. Was it not 17, 18, 19? I mean, it was when? Was it not 6 or 5 days? Can you imagine? In our own, what we say in Igbo land, those period are festive period. People are traveling from nowhere just to cause chaos. And you think a proper Igbo man will get sense go through that kind of thing. And people are believing it. It is only when Nnamdi Kanu is going to court, it is approved that Nnamdi Kanu is going. You hear from Yoruba Biafra, you even see the rally going on everywhere. People will you see the rally. Not somebody will just come from nowhere and say sit at home. And before you know it, you don't see any police, you will not see any army to attack those people. Just one girl. The other day, they go one lady, one lady, they send an IPOP coordinator for that, they go there, they go shoot her. Police, they will bury her tomorrow. So just tell me why I will not be angry. Just tell me why, just tell me what is actually going on now.
Alright, greetings to everybody. My question is to Mr. Oyin. You said something about a lady who was shot because by police because she was labeled. I forgot what you called. You said she's an IBOB organizer or something
Coordinator,
like that.
coordinator,
Yeah,
coordinator in that area.
coordinator. So yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So like, is what like I'm not asking you as somebody who is in the IPOB. Was she actually an IPOB coordinator?
Yes, now. He's an IPB coordinator now. They hold
So
meetings. She's a Jew. Yes, she's a Jew. She practices Judaism. She's a Jew.
so my
She has.
my further question is this now. In her capacity as an IPOB coordinator, was she doing anything illegal that would warrant the police to come and kill her?
How can? No, now she cannot. She's married. She and her husband, now IPOB with her children. She's just an IPOB person, IPOB family member, just as we have
So they
IPOB
don't
family here.
so they don't do anything illegal.
No, she didn't do nothing. Wait, excuse me. I said something before that the military went to Oji Market in Imo State. Go there and ask them. They will still tell you. They went there and opened fire. People died like sand and like flies there.
Military, Nigerian military.
Yes, now. I said go to Owerri and ask them now. It is not. Or people died. They took them. You see people crying. I don't know if I still have those videos in my laptop. I'll see if I can put it here.
So
I'll send it to them.
what
Bros, bros,
on our
bros, let me tell you. Bros, let me tell you something. If you enter motor now, they go east, especially that Ihiala or whatever. If police or soldier catch you, they call you. They say this one IPOB. You don't die. No worry.
hmm,
No, just no worry. You don't die.
Iyala,
They just carry you.
Iyala, Iyala, Iyala in Anambra State, abi?
Yes, now that's the boundary between Anambra and Imo State, Umbidi, Olu, and the rest now.
There are no police officers in Iyala.
Wait now, not the police officers, army. If you are
You
just passing
said
by, that
police and army right now. Now, let me tell you that I know of what you're saying. You say if police or army hold you for Iyala, you're not sorry. Now they tell you say there are no police officers in Iyala. Quote me wrong
wait,
or right.
I said no. I said if they hold you and said you be IPOB member, you are dead. You see, say you drop that tattoo or carry some kind of hair, you are dead. If you look one of you are
I've been to Iyala. I've seen your ESN people. I've seen your IPOB people. I have seen so many things going on in that community. Although I
Kingsley,
won't
you
lie,
did not see
the community is
Kingsley,
peaceful. I like the
you
way.
did not
No, let me tell
you
you,
did not see
the
the ESN.
community is peaceful.
Okay, yeah. Good day, everybody. I think I have a lot to say. Like, I have questions. I have things to say because I traveled to the east December, and I traveled the upper. That was 2021. Yeah, I even traveled on the lockdown day unknowingly for me. You get so that day I didn't even know it was a lockdown day because we left very early in the morning. On getting to yeah, Ihiala and all those Okija. That's when I noticed if we are because I was driving a Takuma, and it looked like a kind of security car. So when people see me, they tend to turn back. Like people on bikes, they will go back into they are coming to the express, so they will go back into their street when they see the car. That's when I realized that there's something going on. That one. Fast forward to like that last year I traveled. This Ihiala too. When we get there, they like the army at checkpoints, they will stop buses. People will come down and trek. They'll pass the checkpoints before they enter their buses. I saw this one, it was live. I was actually scared, but I just had to travel to the village. You understand? But I didn't see anything like ESN or known gunmen. It was actually safe for me going and coming back. So the question I want to ask is this ESN, when you said they're in the bush, right? And I think their uniform is it black on black and blue beret or something like that. Am I correct?
Yes, yes, black on black, red berets, blue berets, and also black berets. Those that you know where they are coming from the red, blue, and the rest. You know where they are coming
Mm,
from.
okay. And they've been infiltrated. If I'm correct,
Yes, they've
there's
infiltrated
infiltration
now.
going on. So it means people will go about with that uniform to cause chaos. Am I
Yes,
right?
people will just yes, people will just use their names to do a lot of bad things.
Okay. I think they should create a kind of task force. I think there's a task force that catches these kind of people. because
No, see what
since they've
happened.
been infiltrated, it will be very hard for people to believe ESN. I'm just telling you the truth.
No,
Because
no, no.
if
The hard, the hardness you're talking about, people that want to believe ESN are people outside the East, because the ESN used to have this task force. That was when they killed Double Lion. They killed a lot of them now. You understand? Then the soldiers went after this same ESN. You get it? I used to have the video. They were killed. The Double Lion, they packed them into a hillocks. Be this Double Lion. You use our name till they do bad things for the area. I watched the video and the rest. But after a long while, they will start going after people's family. Like if they know you as an ESM member, if they can't get you, they will go wipe your family. That's the reason why you see some communities in Owerri that you hear soldiers and a Bubago
yes,
joint
yes, I
task
heard
force.
of
You go and
something
start.
like that.
Uh-huh.
I heard
They
when
will go and
they
start
went
burning people's
after
house.
some young boys. I saw a video like that. They will go to the community. If you're a young boy, they will get you and they will kill you. I think they will stab you. Like the one they went into a restaurant and took the mother's son and stabbed the son, something like that. So I think I saw that video.
That's what they do. If they cannot get you, if they know that that's why ESN is hidden. Like it is it is not something that they come out like that. They can't. They have this discipline. Because Ikonso was killed. Ikonso was killed by his brother. As in, like the military, the DSS, everybody went to his house while he was sleeping. The what's it called? Opus Onema called him to leave ESN and come and join Ebubago, and they want to set up something that will help. He said he was not going to offer him 50 million. He said that night that he slept in his father's house was the day he was killed. That was what stirred up a lot of things. And the guy is from that Olu. He is from that Olu. So
Is
if
that
they
why
see you like
there's war in Olu, like constant war
right
with
now,
the military?
that's what I'm trying to let these people know. These are not like what they say ESN. Yeah. No, ESN they inside bush. That's Ikonso came back from Thailand though. He was doing very fucking well, but just that he's a very staunch IPOB man. So he started to become one of he was doing well. He has houses in Aba, and a very young boy. He was doing well now. So these kind of people are the ones that are going to be blocking roads and killing and stealing cars. I was just trying to let them know this is what I see on screen or these newspapers and the rest, they are not true. I traveled to the east. My father died. I buried my father January 4th. I stopped there. I'll raise up my hands. I'll come down from the bus, raise up my hands. You must not press your phone. You must not look left and right. You walk straight down. Then the bus will come and meet you wherever you are. I stopped there.
Yeah, I
When
saw
I
that.
go to Ecolobia, you stop there too. Okay. When I go to Ecolobia, you will see something like that, but they are not military. Those ones are boys. Nobody will stop you really. They will just be walking up and down. People will be dashing them money safe. You understand? That's what I'm trying to let them know. So those ones are not ESN though. Those ones are just boys that have declared war with anything armed forces. You
But who
understand?
is
Those ones are
sponsoring
not.
those
Yeah,
boys now? Who is sponsoring all those
I don't
boys?
what I don't know. Even Hope Uzodinma was saying something like it is political, but I'm not sure. Those people, if you know East very well now, having guns and the rest of them, they are very cheap there now. All these local AK and the rest, they are very cheap. Guns are everywhere. And this is what I'm telling you as both matured, old men, just small boys. Look at okay, you've seen that video when that man they beheaded that man. There's this video that you watch,
Yes,
they
yes.
beheaded that man was I think local government chairman or former
Councillor.
local government chairman before. Councillor. You know why they did that thing to that man? You know why they did that thing to that man? They saw that man, they
No.
saw the man as someone rattling people out to be killed or assassinated or arrested by DSS and the rest of them. If you watch the video when they were speaking, they said, you killed my brother. The man didn't say anything. You go, they call police, come, they arrest people, they bomb people houses. The man did not say anything. That was why they killed the man. Those people are not
Okay,
ESN.